Hey, so do you find yourself in a position where you may be wanting to push off your mortgage payment? Well, let's talk about that real quick, but first let's run that beautiful intro. Hey everyone, it's Blaine Cruse, your local real estate expert advisor, realtor extraordinaire, and the most electrifying man in real estate. So real quick, if you're watching this video as of April 2020, you know we're currently finding ourselves in a situation I'm just going to probably refer to as the zombie apocalypse. But if you're watching this video well after and that situation is all taken care of, but you still find yourself in a situation where a mortgage forbearance is something you're considering, this video is still going to apply to you, most likely. If not, I'll have an updated version somewhere around here, I'm sure. So if you're considering putting off your mortgage payment, this is really what you're going to need to know. First, forbearance is not forgiveness. You are not going to be able to get out of making these payments, okay? So that's the first thing that you're going to have to realize. Maybe you're finding yourself wanting to pursue this avenue because you're unemployed, or maybe you're working reduced hours, or maybe you're in a situation where you just want to take advantage of something like what's going on right now in April 2020, and you just want to hold on to that money for whatever reason, just in case, or you just want to put off that mortgage payment. But because again, you're going to make that mortgage payment. You're not going to not make that mortgage payment. But whatever the case may be, my first recommendation is if you can make your mortgage payment, go ahead and make it. Because again, forbearance is not forgiveness. But if it's still something that you're wanting to pursue, let's talk about what you need to know going into that. First of all, what you need to do is talk to your mortgage servicer. Do not just stop making payments and figuring that they're going to automatically kick you into a mortgage forbearance program, because they're not going to do that. The only program they are going to start putting you in is the one putting you towards foreclosure. You don't want to just go off on your own and stop making payments. You want to, again, talk to your mortgage servicer, and when you do it, you want to know all the facts, and you want to know the terms under which they are going to be willing to extend this forbearance program to you. So when you talk to them, you want to understand everything in regards to how long they're going to give you without having to make a payment, when they're going to want you to make that next payment, and then what the amount of that next payment is going to be. Because what is going to happen in a lot of scenarios, and why you should make your payment if you can, and do this only as a last resort, is what a lot of them are going to do is you're not going to have to make payments. Let's say you get approved for 3 months, so you don't make payments for 3 months, but when it comes to month 4, all of a sudden you have to make a payment not for 1 month, but for 4. They just put it off, and you still have to pay all of them at that time. Well, if you've been without a job or underemployed because you're working reduced hours, chances are you're probably not going to have that money anyways. Let's say it was $2,000 a month. So that's $6,000 for those 3 months, and then another $2,000. You're going to find yourself needing to make an $8,000 payment at once. Now, if you're lucky, in their terms, that they might say they will roll 1, 2, or 3, whatever amount of payments towards the back of the loan, and so you just continue to make that loan payment starting again at month 4. And then once you have that all laid out, you should go ahead and get it all in writing, and in most situations they will have emailed it to you, and you will sign all the documentation for that forbearance program, saying that you understand you're going to pay this loan back, that it's not hand waving the money you owe away. So you will get that in writing. Don't assume that they're just going to make the changes on their end. They will send you something in writing, and definitely allow you to review all of the terms and conditions. And finally, so after you talk to your mortgage service provider, you come to terms on what those terms are for this forbearance, and you know what the new payments are going to be, whether they're going to be all lump sum at once or move it aside. You're going to have to stick to it. because if you come up to those month 4 and you cannot make that big lump sum payment, you could find yourself still in the position of a foreclosure. So again, you should definitely make your payments if you can, and only use the forbearance program as a last resort. So that's it for this video. I tried to make it as quick as possible. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me at any time. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity that the internet allows me to help as many people as I possibly can, and I definitely want to take advantage of it. If there's ever anything I can do for you, again, feel free to reach out.